At a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself, so...
He's calling his Lord...
Now you're talking. How many men did...
He's got...
Well, I bet my... Why didn't...
I suppose he wanted to show...
Ah! The way of the... So your master.
One of the most significant in the...
Well, you're lucky you're with him. And you're his, what, yeah, page?
His escort.
Fair enough.
Lord Cape...
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, you've got time to kill. We can do some...
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Cape on any time.
Then you're the right...
I don't want to pry, Mike.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship... If you... Sir, what they say?
No, you are right.
Just so.
Are there any... Hurtle said there...
Aye, that's right. Leeching, but you're a get.
Let's do it.
You don't have to ask. We've got some... We don't want to have...
That's sensible.
We'll do it in a little...
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting. Give me a moment.
Crikey, they're going at it just like real.
Let's see what you're made of and move on.
Great. Beautiful. Interesting.
Glory to the House of Nibber! Show your stuff! I've been waiting for you.
A good fight. An honourable.
The good name of Lord Yeremir has been defended. But you defended Lord Capon. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be happy. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you'll try pep. And if you want to train...
This is useless. I should move it. It's burning.
Praise God.
Herrgott, that's not good. This is almost done. Sharp as a razor. Lovely horse.
Aye. Right.
There must be more of them than men in the...
That's right. Sir,
What stroke of luck was that?
look.
So there is some...
Bollocks! So why not we sometimes have this little race? You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Don't try that on with me. I'm the retainer of Lord...
A retainer should know it ain't done to talk about, and if it's retained,
I want to hear about...
and I want to...
I spent enough time... What's more, so if you don't want to be...
Well, pardon me, I didn't want to rub you up the wrong way, sir.
The horses.
All right. Well, we came a couple of us, and
Where did you fight with...
not far. They were just...
But Michael's...
Really? It's easy.
But you're local.
I was...
Hold on.
we took... Aye.
Right. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. Just a little. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
I'll race.
Thy will be done. The race is from here to Nabokov Mill. That's down the path there, and to the right of the mill, you'll be taking... None of us...
That's fair.
Great. I'll call Hurtle.
What does that Pelzel eat? Is breath stinks.
God bless. Feed the pigs. Weed the beds.
Hail Mary.
What are you gawking at? Right, fuck it, make them hooves ring out.
There ain't nothing to see here, sir. Unless you've got a thing.
I shouldn't keep Sir Hans waiting so long.
What the hell was that? You were supposed to ride to the mill, but you just did what you wanted.
What's that? Go sniff somewhere else. Who's there? I'm sorry, but your lord is ready to... Go sniff somewhere else.
It's a good thing you've come. Excellent! My favourite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got... What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that...
Really? Like what?
Not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
Exactly. The horses. Pelzel, the fella who looks after them, said they took them off the bandits they killed. But Michael said that Nebak inherited them from some relatives or something.
Nebak did get a bit twitchy when I asked him about it. That's true.
Exactly. There's loads of horses here, but they can't explain where they got them from.
It is peculiar, to say the least.
I'm wondering what von Bergov will have to say about it.
I'm curious about that myself. Let's head off for Trotsky then.
I agree.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes... But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. We should report it to Lord von...
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Yaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became
very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebokov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Yaromir has a regular army of horses there.
and they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story, and when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy.
Well, well. It seems that something fishy really is going on. Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work, youngster. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you...
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work, so they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them...
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and...
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice. And if not, I shall just hang the bat. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say?
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after...
A strange thing happened. He left his bride there. On their wedding night.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is young Olda. I don't like where this is going. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. Now, my personal bodyguard, Lord Bart. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, you will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit. The guards on the battlements have to be reinforced.
I've already given the orders, sir.
Excellent. How many men are assembled?
Not many yet, but more should arrive by evening.
After you get back from Semin, we'll go through the next one. And Hashek, don't come back empty-handed.
Rest assured, sir.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Do you know where I can find Nickvard? The scribe said you might...
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me. You don't say. But when I need him to read something for me, I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard you.
I can.
In that case, would you mind reading this?
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than...
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those... Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my... But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else would...
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road. That's it. True enough. Nickvard has a flair for the...
My, that's Liebach for you.
But what does it...
Lord Liebach has taken a... I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair, but then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's potion, so I suppose...
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean into the...
Look, can we stop talking about this? I feel a little uncomfortable here talking...
I need help.
No!
I feel a lucky roll coming up. Shall we play?
What game would you like to play?
I actually...
Are you being cautious? Or...
I hate sweeping.
What the? Where are you sticking your hands, you thief?
Beware! A thief! He's feeling around your belt! That
Get
bully's
over here,
disappeared
or
somewhere
I'll call
over
the
there.
guards!
Hold on. Let's talk about this.
What do you think you're doing? May your thieving claws rot and fall off. Either you cough up some coin, or I'll report you.
Hang on. I'm sure we can come to some agreement, yeah? It was just a little joke.
You'll laugh on the other side of your face.
So much dust. What'll it be?
I need to take a load off.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I'd like a pretty girl to take care of all my needs.
Great, but it'll cost you.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly, no problem. All right then, let's get to it. Follow me. Look, don't try that again. I've no need for stuff like that. Oof. I'd rather wash mine as clothes than this. I apologise.
Could use a bit. What would you like, friend?
How long have you been serving in Trotsky?
And what are you after, anyway?
Nothing. I'm a...
So, well, you won't, fella me lad. And if you... So, best be on your way.
This could use some...
You cold? Great! Come back any time, friend. What will it be?
What do you have for sale? A word about the price.
Sure, why not? No deal then. I'm done haggling. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
God bless. God be with you. What are you doing at Trusky? You don't look like you're from around here either. Or am I mistaken?
I'm from Prague, but I don't have...
That was just a bit of a misunderstanding.
Aye, so I've heard. At any rate...
My lord is who he is. And I
And then you pay for his mistakes, eh?
Really? You look like a noble.
Aye. That's what 3 years at a university will do to a person.
You studied at the Prague University?
Aye. But my sword lessons of... Von Berghoff hired me as a personal guide.
Really?
That's no problem. I'll show you.
If there's no other way. I'm certain you know a few tricks with a sword. I'd like to learn...
Yes. Let's get started. This will take some time.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Why not? If you have a bit of time, I can... I like a longsword, but there's not much room for it in the heat of battle, where brute force will come. Such a hit with the pommel of a sword, handle of an axe, or edge of a shield. Would you like me to show you?
That's...
All right. As I already attack with any short weapon a few quick times. Then, move towards the opponent and hit him in the face. Oh, and if you have a shield, use it. That will definitely ruin... Now come and try it a few times. All good?
I'd like to learn something.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to hear how things work at the university.
Well, it's... Look.
Can we fight?
As you wish. Practice or the real thing?
Nah, I don't want wooden weapons. Let's have a proper fight.
How many opponents do you want?
I'll manage with just you.
All right, let's get started.
Nice one.
I surrender.
So,
Sir Otto, I reckon he's a band of scoundrels.
how was your company?
It was well planned, I must admit.
What went wrong for it?
Hard to say.
That's all there was to it.
If you really want to know what I think,
What do you mean?
it might have come down to a single fool's mistake. I don't know. But if, like I say, I thank...
Why do they call you?
It's just a nickname, of course. Because once you win a few tournaments...
So you're really...
Indeed. I'm Bartoszek of Drahonitz.
Oh, sorry.
No. A man should...
Sorry, but...
We each have our own path, it seems.
What?
I may come from a noble family, but we're not renowned. And I didn't have one. So
You became a mercenary?
that's right. I spent more time fighting.
Where did you learn to fight, Bartosz?
I've dedicated the last 5 years of my life to it.
I'd like...
Well, I haven't been all that. Fortunately, these days...
I hope to make it to our...
If you do, go and see Master Lamprecht and give him my regards. He's a man of honour and a peerless master.
You must have been honoured when the royal change...
That's simple. I was serving in the garrison.
I see.
Depends what you mean. I'd recently won 2 big tournaments, so it was there. I'd heard of Trotsky, of course. Sir Otto spared no...
I see you've got a die...
I'd love to, but Father Nicodemus took me for everything I had. Oh, wait a mo. I may have something after all. The guards found something on this one thief they caught. Some sort of map. They thought it might lead to the... They wanted to go looking for it.
I'll gladly play for the map.
Come back when I'm at the pen. I can't play right now.
Lord Bombergov sent me.
If he sent you directly to me, you must have made quite... In that case, I'll give you one of our best weapons. What would you choose?
I'll take a longsword.
A true swordsman's weapon. If you want to train your combat skills, after all.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about...
What else?
What was I supposed to do? What's more, we finally... Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping...
I don't even know how to torture
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like...
Only...
Us. Come on. Let's get it over with.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
Really?
Yeah. The place where the Jabberwocky.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his...
Dead body stuck in the wheel.
I've been thinking about...
And?
Let's do it.
New blood? Did the last 2 get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
We asked first. So answer nicely, or...
Or we'll use force.
Do as you like. You'll end up just like von Bergov. On the Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like...
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those...
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking
I'm not saying anything. Do as you...
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish... who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure.
Someone must be in charge of everything.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Tell me who he is right now. If you don't tell us his name right now, we're gonna fuck you up, and believe me, we can. Remember that time we found out who was leading those bandits near Neuhof?
Yeah. That was horrible. I thought you'd gone raving mad. So much blood.
But he talked eventually, right? Even if there wasn't much left of him.
Hey, hold on, fellas. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare.
One more time. Is there an Istvan among you?
He's with your...
Don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him, you whoreson.
Now, there's no point in denying it. We know Istvan well.
A bit too well, I'd say.
Look, I'll tell you about him, but only because he's odd anyway.
Finally, something we can agree on.
How do you mean, odd?
He seemed lily-livered to me. A coward. He avoids combat like the devil does crosses.
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword! Ah! Ah! I don't know anything about any fucking sword! Really?
Henry! That's not what we're here for!
He knows him! He must know about it!
Burn in hell, you filthy bastard!
He's not worth it! Stop!
All right. All right. Where's that band of yours hiding? Tell us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now! You'll find out we're made of sterner stuff than those soft-hearted souls from the garrison. A lot sterner. We've been through countless battles and interrogated enough prisoners to know how— If you want to try our patience, then go ahead. Stay silent.
Nabokov. It's Nabokov.
I knew something wasn't quite right.
Fuck! We were right in the lion's mouth. How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people?
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellout—
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for— You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your— I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell—
Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing.
You must tell me. You'd never figure anything out like this by yourself.
So go to hell!
But you will.
Go to hell, for Christ's sake!
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise—
If I... Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older! Semin!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others?
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes!
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands!
Von Burgov isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out—
My arse!
Why did you ambush us?
Fuck! That was you! I knew us, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Burgov's side deserve to—
They were our friends.
You filth!
What?
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Ah!
But we're not on von Burgov's side. We came to him to negotiate. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
You're not worth the effort. I think the interrogation is—
We'll see what Lord von Burgov has to—
Go to hell! I pray someone—
How do you feel?
Jesus, Henry! It looked like you was— I didn't like that much, to tell the truth.
Well, we got a task, and we—
I know, but—
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes. Good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, And that bastard Ishvar. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berg?
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it?
I hope they're innocent. But either way...
Now, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Bergov what's really going on with Samin.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
Careful.
God, this is killing me.
Sakra!
What can you do?
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Careful.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. And Mary said, Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary.
How dare you come to me like that? What do you want?
I've sinned.
First finish. Till we meet again.
I'm all done in.
Say thumb.
Thumb?
Stick it up your bum.
Genius. Hard to believe you're still single.
Let's play for the map.
Come back when I'm at the pen.
You shouldn't be bothering us here. One more time, then. Greetings to you.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak, then.
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him, quite convincing. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. At least we have found this. They'll soon learn what a myth.
We got confirmation of what I already told. Old Semine is in league with those bandits.
That madman. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering?
I don't think so. His disappearance from the wedding wouldn't have caused such a fuss. Old Semine was quite jarred by it.
That sounds likely.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor.
Precisely.
I understand you don't like him.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him.
But, sir, they...
In any event, the die has been... Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that
He won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
My God. Why are you... What do you want? Ah, yes. At least we're here.
Is there any worker? Demons?
Quiet, but yes.
You mean horned ones?
Do you know what I suppose you could do?
You want me to get involved? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know war. The spawn of hell shows...
How many?
A lot. Certain. Expected.
And I've never... So what needs...
Our cooks, Ossina, the good for now. We have to...
What did you do?
We usually accept...
How long did they...
And then, I'm sure the question...
could you...
Very well, but don't... I let the... If anyone...
You said something about...
We've always used either home... Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy...
If I recall, it was blessed. I believe you can do it. Should the... But don't make too much of a ruckus, or you cause a panic. God be with you.
I apologize.
Look what I have for you.
Careful.
Good day, Henry.
Good morning.
Likewise.
Should we ride out for Semin?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Old Bergov is taking this all a bit too...
Are you surprised? He only got out of that...
Well, I'll wait here for Hashek. You can join me if you want.
All right.
There you are.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready.
So mount up. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Young Semin conspired against our Lord. What? We're going to get him. Henry, you and Lord Capon have already been to Semin, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semin has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right, even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two, but this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves at his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye. Oh, God. It seemed once they lost the advantage and surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain. Thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that.
Are you
What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
An eye for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth, exactly. And I intend to teach them that nicely.
They showed us no mercy at Rock Tower Pond either. One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with them, we'll get him. Fear not, lad.
There was this captain. Robard was his name. Good man. He said justice and his mace would catch up with those bastards. I hope he was right.
You bet he was, but it'll be the two of us who'll catch up with them.
Open the gates! The Lord Burgoff's emissaries!
It's about time you also let us in.
To what do I owe this?
Such a hearty... Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trosk...
Certainly not.
Just passing by, eh?
You're right about that. You can... I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older?
What do you mean, Hash?
Don't play games with me. We know everything.
My Older?
That's a serious accusation. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your whole company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Hashek is speaking the truth, sir. We know your son is in league with the bandits, and that he's behind the...
And not just Lord von Berg.
Yeah, you're mistaken, gentlemen. he...
And disappeared from the wedding. Long enough...
But he...
Hand him over to us.
We're not handing anyone.
We have a witness who confirmed that Older was mixed up in the ambush. Lord Semine, if you know anything...
I'm telling you, he had nothing to do with it.
Come now. Do you
My God, he may...
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market, your son helped murder my people. And you
You better listen to him, Lord Semin. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him...
Keep resisting me, and I can promise...
If you try anything, Hashek...
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Semin.
And he has to pay for his deeds.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Alder over to you willingly.
You've just signed your... At them! Smash these treacherous swine! And spare no one!
Protect his lordship!
To arms!
Oh!
I'll show you. Okay! That was something!
Get him!
Got him! Good, good.
Come on,
now,
take
them.
You're dead.
You caught him out.
Can't quite do that.
Let him have it! And you'll get another right away!
Stop!
You got him! You'll die.
Have you gone mad? All you had to do was take Alder away...
They were traitors, obstructing justice. Will can watch.
You're right.
Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring...
And what should we do with the other people?
Do whatever you want if Alder hears them screaming.
Hashek! You can't do this!
That wasn't the plan. We didn't...
Once von Berghoff hears of this...
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order.
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
Oh. And don't even think. Get it?
You murderer. You won't get away with it.
You must stop this, Hashek!
Von Berghoff sends his greetings.
No one anywhere.
Careful.
To go a different way. Where's he hiding? I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
Leave me be! Leave me alone! Leave me be! Leave me alone!
Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got
innocent! You seriously
Don't play holier than...
I know von Berghoff well enough to judge him.
So that's what it's about? You're waging a...
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes side...
He promised to help bring peace and order to this country.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas? He hides behind the law, and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like the rest of them. It's all the same scum. Von Berghoff, von Rosenberg, Kunstad. The thing that bothers me most is he got away from that ambush. At least one of them could have been taken out. One day you'll understand me, Henry. So go on. What are you waiting for?
No way. You were...
Go on then. Punish me.
I'm no executioner.
If you give...
That's not my concern.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to...
What happens now?
To Trotsky.
You swine!
But...
This fortress will be reduced to ashes, as a warning to anyone who would stand against... And this one can stay here.
We should ride back. Report this to von Berghoff. Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
You're right. I can still see it before my eyes. And that's not going to fade easily.
We need to get drunk and wash that shit out of our heads. I can't believe it. That Hashek, the madman. Well, at least von Berghoff ought to be satisfied.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. Did you hear?
Damn it!
What?
Every time you say the word, some words...
You just used it.
Kurva!
A demon!
Stop it! Did you have... They really were... About...
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I'm sorry.